Hi guys, and welcome to this video today. And today I'm going to talk about F1 shallow fishing essentials. What I'm going to talk about in this video is just a few little things that can help you with your shallow fishing, catch more F1s and put them in your net. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is a short stop. Now you may ask, what is a short stop? Well, a short stop is a shorter top kit than the normal one. It's probably about 6 foot in length, but you can get about 5 foot of elastic through it. Because it's 6 foot in length, it means when you net the fish, they come up closer to you, you can net them with speed. Also, the amount of elastic makes it easier to play the fish, and less elastic means they can pop up and you can catch fish a lot quicker. The second thing I want to talk about is the amount of kit you can set up. The beauty of these days is there's a lot of matches where you draw in the night before, early on in the morning, say 8 o'clock draw, 11 o'clock all in, so you've got 3 hours to set up. But to maximise your chances on the bank and save a lot of time is to have all your kit set up. Now this requires a few little things to get it all neat and tidy, and what I mean by this is you need a nice sturdy hard case with all your top kits in. I'll just put this one down, I'll get it for you now. So I've got a 2-rod hold all, so made for rods, but got all my kits in there. I've got some jiggers, I've got some carp shallows for me mudline fishing, I've got F1 pellets when I'm fishing deeper, I've even got a couple of F1 magnets when I've been fishing on the bottom, and this just makes it nice and simple. They're all in there, they're all sturdy, they're nice and hard, they're not going to get crushed in your car or on the bank or anything like that. Oh, stuck myself. But you want it nice and sturdy. Also, when you're fishing, I'll just grab it here, is your hookups. What I mean by this is, it's just a little hookup, new by Preston, and what it allows you to do, instead of having your elastic down the bottom like this, all stretched out, and don't get me wrong, you could be leaving these for weeks at a time, and that will ruin your elastic. Elastic is expensive and you want to look after it as much as you can. I spoke about this before in the past, using the lubricant to make sure it stays lubricated and nice and running correctly, but also these hookups allow you to transport your rigs nice and securely with minimal elastic coming out there. So there's about an inch there. If I needed to, I'd just tie it back, but that'll be fine. Also, they come in different sizes, so I've got that 16 inch that rig, so then I've got, say, one that's a little bit deeper, so that's probably about 30 inch, but I can have that down there on a little bit bigger one. When I'm fishing my pellets, my mudline rigs, I can have them all neatly in my cases, nice and easy, out the way. Also, elastic choice. Don't have 1,000,001 elastic choices. I personally just changed this week all my, I'm getting the right angle here, all my shallow elastics to 11, draw a slip. I just feel you get a lot more control out when you're playing the fish, and it's much easier to net them. Don't get me wrong, I've got a few 10 hollers left, but over time when they need replacing, I'm going to replace them with the 11 draw a slip. Also, I've got for my deck work, I've got, like I said, once I get some more elastic, I've got the 13 and the short stop, nice and soft, but you can feel the power coming through that when you're hooking fish. This just means less time faffing around playing these fish. And the last thing I want to touch on is choice of float. For me, when shallow fishing for F1s, there's 2 floats you can use, a dibber and a bristle. And when you use these floats is really important. So I'll just grab them here for you now. Now, if I was to fish a dibber in, say, 3 foot deep, I wouldn't be able to read my peg, I wouldn't be able to see where the fish were. But with a bristle, this allows you to use that. So when I use my shallow floats like that, for fishing 12 inches and deeper, I like to use a bristle. So I've got an F1 shallow. And what I like to do, I like to set myself, if it's 2 foot and more, to say 2 to 3 to 4 foot, I use a 4x10. Anything from 2 foot to 12 inch, I use a 4x8 F1 shallow. And then anything shallower than that, say 12 inches, just use the dibber in 4x10. because it allows you to sit nice and quick. It's got a nice visible top, and when these fish are coming in high layers, you can catch them really quickly, and it's in line, so it won't be in your net, it won't pull any eyes out and stuff like that. So they're just the two choices of floats. Both got carbon stems. Ideally it's better the carbon stem than the F1 shallow, because it can follow your bait through the water, so you can read your bait a lot quicker. So that's my tips for F1 shallow. Just a few tips there to keep you going, speed you up on the bank. So I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you on the bank soon. Cheers.